All my life, I've dreamed of playing at the highest level. The dream started in middle school, where I began looking up to the greats and learning the basics. This passion led me to high school, where I slowly but surely began learning to make a name for myself. I followed this up with a dominant 4-year college career, and at last, there's a place for me on an NFL roster. But in order to make my dream a reality, I'm gonna need to work. I'm gonna need to be fast. I'm going to need to be strong. And most importantly, I'm gonna need to be good at trombone. Alright gamers, I have just arrived here at One Winning Drive, aka The Castle. Yes, I am at the Ravens practice facility for the very first round of Ravens band auditions. I'm feeling excited, I'm feeling nervous, I'm feeling all kinds of emotions. My mentality going into this is that I really just want to try to channel a professional mindset. I think all my life when I've been doing music, I've been a student. Going into this experience with marching band, I'm going to be a professional, and just like the people on the NFL squad, I'm a professional competing for a spot here with this team. Tonight is technically a mock audition, they say. I'm treating this like it's the audition tonight. As you can see, I am dripped out in my Wisconsin band gear because tonight is all about first impressions. I want to make an impression on these people. I want them to know that I have experience in marching band. This is why they call it the castle. I mean, look at that. It legit looks like a castle. Wow. So I just got back and oh my gosh, let me say I am thoroughly impressed with the Ravens organization. Starting off with the castle, I mean, that whole campus is just incredible. It is so nice. It felt like it was straight out of Hard Knocks. Here I was with my trombone in the middle of the meeting room. The organization apparently takes really good care of the marching band. They get a bunch of free swag when they join. They get food. Every game day they get food, which is incredible, blows my mind. They told me that I would do okay if I were to audition. They're like, you're probably in a pretty good place. I didn't know we needed to know sharp scales. They're like, yeah, give me a G major scale. And I was like, huh? You mean G flat? So I need to brush up on those for sure. And I also learned too that they make cuts from the whole band. So I am not only competing against the other newbies, I'm competing against the whole band. Needless to say, I'm a little rattled. I need to be buttoned up for when I go back. I go back in 1 week. The Saturday following that is my real deal audition. It is late. It is past my bedtime, and I work tomorrow, so I'm off to bed. So we'll talk about this in the morning. Hello there. So it's actually 2 days later. I spent a lot of yesterday working on those minor scales. They brought those up during my audition, and I didn't know my minor scales. It frustrated me because it's kind of a gap in my knowledge in trombone. I am frustrated with myself. It's frustrating to me. I should have known this. This is adversity. I didn't go out for the NFL because I knew it was going to be easy. Just hope that I can get there. I've been working really hard trying to commit those to memory. I'm just out here trying to get some work in. I'm trying to work on the marching fundamentals, and I'm also kind of just mixing in some jogging, just making sure I'm in tip-top shape for this audition. With that said, let's get some work in. So Marching Ravens just sent me an email about my mock audition. There's some interesting stuff. It seems like their criticisms largely surrounded like my tone and some of my rhythms in like the trickier parts. Like this one here, this is an arrangement of Shake Your Tail Feather, which is like the Blues Brothers, shake it, baby, 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 na, na, na. However it goes, I don't know the words. But I didn't get that, obviously, because there's no like name on it. So I was playing these as like straight eighth notes. I think they're like swung and it's like a little more of a jazzy style. So need to get that down. So she notes in the email, she's like, I've included links to all major scales on trombone, which you are welcome to print out and use on the day of the audition, which is kind of cool, I guess. Is that cheating to do that? To like print out all the scales? But I guess that's a little bit of a help, so maybe I'll do that. Thankfully, she also included a link to the arrangement for Shake a Tail Feather. So I'm going to listen to that, see if we can figure something out from this.
Hey, all you blues brothers, shake a tail feather.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a banger. Definitely informative. I definitely was not playing it like that. They're helping me out quite a bit here, which I really do appreciate. I'm kind of fired up now. I need to get practicing. Let's bust out the trombone and get to it. It is another gloomy, rainy Wednesday, and I'm back here at the Ravens facility for the very second clinic before auditions. As far as how I'm feeling tonight, I feel a little better. I think some of those initial jitters have kind of worn off. I'm definitely nervous for this weekend, but I think we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Right now, I'm just focused on having a good time. So this time I was able to film a little bit more of the facility. Here you can see from the outside as I was walking in. When I arrived this time, we started with a marching rehearsal, just getting us ready for the audition coming this weekend. We worked on the marching step as well as the box drill they're going to have us do. And then we got to work on a music rehearsal where I got to play the fight song for the very first time. After that, I managed to sneak around the facility a little bit and check out some of the other cool parts, including the back area here where you can see some of the players that won awards, and the weight room, of course, which was really cool, but I had a feeling I wasn't supposed to be in there, so I didn't go very far.
Before I head out, I'm taking one last look at the castle. It's either my last look for a month and when I return, or it's my last look for a whole year until I audition again. Either way, I won't be seeing this place for a while, so taking it all in one last time. It's such a cool building.